So before we start talking about anything in this video at all, I want to be very straight up with all of you and let you know that this video is in no way, shape, or form cruise news. If that's why you come to my channel, I do apologize. However, this is going to be more of in the lines of like some news regarding kind of like my personal life, some updates, and just kind of keeping all of you in the loop. And I just want to share some experiences with you that I experienced yesterday that was kind of like one of the worst feelings ever, but also bittersweet and extremely humbling. So as most of you know, this year I am going to be doing a lot of traveling, and a lot of it kind of came out of nowhere within the past 30 days. And the thing is, just to kind of bring all this to the fold, over the past 10 years, I've always had my passport. And my passport expires this year in September. So with all of this traveling that I'm doing, as most of you don't know, whenever you are traveling in and out of the country, usually it is recommended and often required that your passport isn't expiring within 6 months. In the event that you get stuck, you decide to stay someplace longer. It's the rules, right? So I decided yesterday to go get my passport renewed, go get a brand new one. However, I did not know that they actually take your passport. And I'll be honest with you, it kind of broke my heart a little bit, because back when I got my passport in 2012, at the time, I'll be honest with all of you, I had a Russian acrobatic girlfriend that I was working at a theme park with, and I was trying to go over to Russia with her and a couple other friends that I made during this circus show I was doing at this theme park, and I'd always wanted to travel, so I saw it as an opportunity. I was going to go to Russia. I never went over there, and the acrobatic girlfriend and I broke up. But either way, it was the greatest thing that I could have ever done, getting my passport, because then after that, the Harlem Globetrotters came, and I started traveling all over the world. And had I not had my passport, none of those opportunities would have come. I have now been to over 50 countries, and it just hurt me yesterday to see that all of those stamps that I had logged into my passport is now gone. I don't know if I get it back. Again, this is my first time getting my passport renewed. I'm doing it for the first time. It sucks. It really does. Now, I'm going to have my passport in like 30 days or so, something like that. But for now, well, this is what I have. This is my birth certificate. So if you guys don't know, there is something called closed loop travel, which since I'm doing a cruise and I'm going from, let's say, one U.S. port, and even if I'm going to a foreign port, I'm coming back to another U.S. port, I'm legally allowed to use this as my travel document. Now, it is strongly advised against, because should something happen on a cruise ship, well, let's say you get left or whatever, medical emergency, and you're stuck in a particular country, it's going to be a lot harder to get home with this than a passport. So I do not recommend this to anybody. However, thank you to my sponsors, Touring Plans. They have given me and comped a lot of my cruises for the year, and well, I got to do what I got to do. I'm just going to make sure I'm extra careful and let's say, quote unquote, don't miss the boat. Now, there is actually more to this story, because a lot of things just started to unfold yesterday that kind of made me feel like, one, I've been kind of like stripped of my ability to see the world, and that to me is how I educate myself. I never went to college, but I believe that travel is without a doubt the greatest teacher, and I have learned a lot just speaking to people from all over the world, and I'm very, very thankful for it. Now, I don't mind this little temporary setback, but even after the fact, right, I did, of course, a live stream yesterday with Chris Wong Vlogs. He's a crew member for Royal Caribbean. If you guys haven't seen that that live stream, that collaboration him and I did, go check that out. A lot of people seemed overall happy with it. I do, well, I'm not going to apologize to some people that thought that him and I, Chris Wong, was not getting enough airtime. Look, guys, what you got to understand is Chris Wong and I are the only content creators in the world on cruising that share the same interest and same backstory and same goals and ambitions. And I'll be honest with you, prior to the live stream yesterday, we had only talked one time. And Chris said he's not very comfortable as of right now with live streams. So yes, me as the host, I kind of have to spearhead all of it, keep things in the fold, shout out super chats because people are supporting the channel financially, and just keep things moving in the event that the signal cuts out because he's on a cruise ship. But I don't want to dwell on that, guys. I know there's going to be people that just aren't satisfied, but I just want to let all of you know that I had the greatest time yesterday. Chris Wong, shout out to you, bro. Guys, go subscribe to Chris Wong's YouTube channel, and we will be doing a part 2 fairly soon, well, depending on these crazy cruise schedules that he and I have moving forward. But also, guys, that was just like kind of like the tip of the iceberg for me. Like I said, it was a very humbling day. I actually got reached out by a couple of my friends from high school, and these were like very, very, very close friends of mine. I've always seen them as family. However, when I started doing like the dancing and the entertainment stuff, There were times where I needed to focus. There were times where I just kind of was down on myself, where I felt like I couldn't face them because they always knew that I wanted to do like the dancing stuff, and I wanted more out of life than being like normal, which there's nothing wrong with, but it's just kind of like I've always been a dreamer. And there were times where I felt like I failed in life, and I couldn't even face a lot of them. And I felt like I couldn't do it. I really couldn't. So they invited me out to dinner yesterday, and I got to tell you, like, I was almost in tears. I was smiling from ear to ear because I felt like I was home for the first time in a long time, where I was actually around genuine people that didn't care about the things that I'd already done. They don't care about like money. They don't care about any of that. I felt like I was actually with my family again. You know, my family away from my family. And I just got to say, it is a great feeling. But I know it's kind of weird to put all this out there, but all of this to me was just like, it's a very, very good moment. Now, I typically don't put stuff like this on my channel. However, I felt like it's something that I think a lot of people maybe need to kind of hear coming from my perspective, because I'm usually just sitting here like a robot talking about news and stuff. And I see all of you as family. All of you have changed my life in so many ways, and I'm not going to be doing a lot of these life vlogs here, but I just believe that the transparency is important, and I want to take you guys on a journey because if you guys haven't noticed, there's been a lot of crazy things that have been happening to me. Let's say when I get my passport back, on my other channel, Jay the Nomad, I will be going swimming with whale sharks. There was a guy, I was in the airport like last week, and he recognized my channel, invited me to come over to Cancun for whale shark season, and there's just so much. And then I'm going back and forth between Europe all year round, aside from the cruises, going to Ireland, Slovakia, and like I said, guys, it's gonna be a crazy year. So yes, of course, shameless plug, go shout out or go subscribe to my other channel, Jay the Nomad. That one's gonna get good. And either way, guys, I also want to let you know that I am in a very, very good position right now where I can start doing things like giveaways. Thankfully, with the help of my sponsor, Touring Plans, go check them out, link in the description. Again, another shameless plug, but you guys know how it is. We gotta do what we gotta do. But the thing is, I've always had this dream of being able to like give people opportunities and gifts of travel and just being able to do things for people. Now I'm starting to get into a position, which again is a very good feeling for me, where I can do these kind of things. So I want to say within the next 30 days or so, I do have a couple big announcements coming up where I'll be doing giveaways. Maybe not right out of the gate in the lines of free cruises, because we're still dealing with the COVID situation. And should I give a free cruise out to somebody that maybe is not vaccinated, which, you know, I'm not knocking it. You know, there's just so many different rules and regulations as of right now. It might be in terms of money. It might be a resort stay. It might be a theme park package, something like that, guys. I'm telling you, it's coming. I just don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. And but anyway, I'm gonna go talk with Touring Plans, and we're gonna just kind of plan things out. Pun intended, by the way. Anyway, guys, I just want to kind of bring this over to a fold and just kind of, you know, just let you guys know what's going on. I'm not doing cruise news today. I just kind of wanted to speak from the heart because I got a lot to do. I got a lot of packing to do. I got a month of traveling, spend time with my son, and we're going to a trampoline park today, and I need to conserve my energy. Either way, I have a vlog, my final vlog of Odyssey of the Seas, coming out later on today. Make sure you guys check that out. I'll be on Bahamas Paradise on Saturday, and then a 2-day cruise, and then doing a back-to-back on Freedom of the Seas, going to a cruise event, Sea Trade, where I'll be meeting a lot of corporate execs. I got a friend of mine, Charles Silva. He's the VP of CLIA. I'm excited to go hang out with him for a little bit, and then I'll be on Symphony of the Seas, come home for a couple days, and then after that on to Ovation of the Seas, and then yeah, we're gonna go from there. Anyway, guys, if whoever did watch this video, I'm assuming it's not gonna be a lot of people. If it does, cool, great. Just know that I love every single one of you. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. Of course, support the channel. Hit that like button on your way out. Let me know your thoughts on all this in the comment section below. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you later. Take it easy.